Good afternoon. My name is Malachi Allen. I'm sitting here with Susan D. Kersey, author extraordinaire and creator of No Cringe. How are you doing today, Susan?
I'm doing just fine, Malachi, and thank you very much for having me.
Welcome. So, what is this No Cringe, and how did you come up with the concept?
Well, Malachi, I created the no cringe concept to offer my readers an alternative to the standard reading. My writings do not have any excessive violence, adult content, or profanity in it. As you know, we've had some, great authors out there with great storylines, great plots. Some of them, a lot of them have even been made into movies. And so for those people that enjoy that type of reading, that's there for them. But then you have that audience out there that they don't appreciate, violence or expletives and the F-bomb being dropped on them at any moment. And so I want to tap into that audience and, like I said, offer them an alternative to what's already out there.
Wow. So you've written a book. It's called Provide the Way of Escape, and I had the opportunity of reading it, and you did an excellent job tying in all of those elements without having to put in the profanity and the excessive cussing and the excessive sexual content. How difficult was it to do that?
There are times, I have to admit, when it does get a little difficult, because I really want to express it and I really want people to feel what I need them to feel in the storyline. And sometimes it's difficult to do that without using profanity. And so but because I'm just so adamant about not using it, because I know that there's a different way to get my point across. There's always another way to go about it. And so if I just sit and think, and sometimes I'm motivated by music, sometimes, believe it or not, or TV, or and just let my imagination go, then it gets easier.
What was the most difficult part about writing this book?
Let's see, with respect to the process of writing, I'd have to say probably the funding. Writing is the creative part of it is fun and exciting and all that, but then when it comes down to, okay, now you have to finance it, it's kind of difficult, doing that. But at the aftermath of it is everyone, I'm perceived because I'm black and I'm an author. I'm a black author, which means I probably write, black per se, if there's, if you can write black and white. And so I'm trying to get away from that stigma so that my readers know when you read Provide the Way of Escape, you'll see that, just about every nationality is in the book, so I'm a black author, of course, but I don't, write only about, African American people or Caucasian people or just one nationality in particularly. I just write.
As I read the book, I noticed that you have a whole lot of controversy going in there, and there's things that happen and people will perceive one thing and other things will happen. How were you able to do that?
Well, I like to write the way that I like to read, and so I like for the book to to get introduced to the characters, and then for the book to kind of lead into a plot, and then I like the book to just keep going. I like it to keep going. I like the element of surprise, and so that's the way I write. So I like for my audience to think that one thing is going to happen, they expect that one thing's going to happen, and something totally different happens. I think that people appreciate the element of surprise.
So speaking of characters, what character could you relate to the most, and which character was the hardest one to build?
Diana. And so I think that was purposely done in the beginning of the story. But then towards the middle of the story, Diana is like a goody-goody, and I'm not a goody-goody, so I think that's why I created her to be a goody-goody. She's the one that, holds it all together. Her friends all look up to her and admire her. Her husband just loves her to pieces. And so then, although she's portrayed as a goody-goody, she turns out not to be so goody-goody. And I think Bella was harder to develop because I'm so much not like her. So I had to create her from someone else that I know. And so, but I've been getting a lot of feedback, and Bella seems to, win it hands down, even though Diana would be considered the main character. Bella just kind of steals the book. So, whatever keeps my readers happy.
So I had the opportunity to read the book, and I think it's a wonderful book, outstanding. But why would other people want to read your book?
Well, Malachi, like I said earlier, because it offers an alternative to the standard. It's got a lot of action in it. A lot of shocks, a lot of surprises, things that you don't ordinarily read every day. Case in point, I've had the book for about, I want to say 30 days, and I've already sold 50 copies. And I'm getting great feedback about it. I'm really excited about it. I'm really proud of it. And I'm just glad that my readers are enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to, more sales. And it hasn't been easy. I have to work hard. I had to, nothing has been given to me. I've had to work for it. And but I'm up to the challenge, and I'm willing to work even harder. And you'll see. You'll see soon, because I heard you got something coming off the presses soon. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your release coming out.
Thanks.
If I can help you out any way I can, just let me know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to wrap it up, but make sure you go out and grab Provide the Way of Escape. It's a great book. Susan Kersey, she's a great woman, and make sure you support her. www.nocringe.com. Get this book. It's hot. I'm telling you. You won't be disappointed. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Malachi.